During Dwapara Yuga, Arjuna was meditating on Shiva for Pashupatastra. To test him, Lord Shiva entered that forest as an animal hunter, and due to 2 arrows from Shiva and Arjuna killing a demon named Mukha, a war started between Shiva and Arjuna. A battle took place between both, and finally impressed by Arjuna's efforts, Shiva gave him the Pashupatastra. According to a folklore, Shiva also blessed him to be born as his greatest devotee in his next birth. So he was born again as a devotee in the Kaliyuga as Kannappa to a couple of a hunting tribe near Sri Kalahasti in present-day Andhra Pradesh. One day, while hunting, Kannappa accidentally came across a Shiva linga. Kannappa was mysteriously drawn towards the Shiva linga. He could not control his emotions and felt that he should stay back with the Shiva linga. He cooked the hunted animal and offered it Lord Shiva. Being a hunting tribe, he did not know how to properly worship Shiva. Every day Kannappa would go hunting, cook the meat, and offer it to Lord Shiva. He did not have any utensils, so he poured water from his mouth on the linga, which he brought from the nearby river Swarnamukhi. He plucked flowers and bring them in her hair as he would be carrying the meat in his hands. Shiva accepted his offerings since he was pure at heart, and his devotion was true. Once, Shiva tested the unshakable devotion of him. With his divine power, he created a tremor, and the rooftops of the temple began to fall. All the priests ran away from the scene, except for Kannappa, who covered the linga with his body to prevent it from any damage. Kannappa noticed that one of the eyes of the Shiva linga was oozing blood and tears. Sensing that Shiva's eye had been injured, he proceeded to pluck his one eye out with one of his arrows and placed it in the spot of the bleeding eye of the Shiva linga. This stopped the bleeding in that eye of the linga. He noticed that the other eye of the linga has also started oozing blood. So Kannappa thought that if he were to pluck his other eye too, he would become blind to exactly know the spot where he has to place his own second eye over the bleeding second eye of the linga. So he placed his right toe on the linga to mark the spot of the bleeding second eye, and proceeded to pluck out his other and only eye. Moved by his extreme devotion, Shiva appeared before Kannappa, stopped him from plucking his only eye, and restored both his eyes. Kannappa merged into the linga along with Shiva and attained moksha at last.